Hello everyone, welcome back to the dojo. Today we're going to have a mid-month energy check around love, finances and work. I hope you're going to enjoy it. We're going to start with Aries. Oh, that was quick. As always, I'm going to be using Zen cards and angelic tarot cards. As a funny fact, I've got 2 more decks coming from Amazon, so I should receive them beginning of next week. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. 2, 1 more. Ooh, gonna come out. Good boy. Right, Aries, what we got in store for you. In terms of the work, it seems that you're gonna be flowing. You're gonna be flowing. Like I can see you inside of the in some kind of sea. I think it's gonna be quite fluent for you for the for this this week or the duration of the February. I think you have waited for quite a long time with some kind of transition, and I think there will be a possibility for you to make that step forward, and I think it will be quite rapid, quite quick, something which you will not expect whatsoever. So that's in terms of the work. In terms of finances, it seems like you have been stranded with some kind of expenditures and with some kind of additional costs of something. So if you're planning to spend more money, please try not to maybe not to do it this month. Try to maybe wait until middle of March if you can. But yeah, the morality card, it's in Japanese Zen cards, it basically states that you should be waiting for the next step. So don't overspend this month. In terms of in terms of love, 7 gray, it seems that you've got not necessarily the person who you're seeing or who you have in your life are like totally honest about something with you, and I think you know exactly, but at this stage I think you shouldn't. I think you should be just a sort of like a explorer or observer in terms of that person. Don't make any steps at the moment. Just try to just go with the flow and just see where it will get you. Integration card, again, I put additional card for the love bit. I think it will be. I think you will have a couple of people trying to tell you what you should do, and try to listen to your own intuition, and again, just wait for the maybe end of March until you will make another judgment about the situation in terms of the love and in terms of your partner. But definitely there's something wrong in there. I think you know about it, and I think you should make steps and take certain steps, but not this month. It will be next month. Okay, thank you very much, Aries. I've got my cats walking around all over the place, so yeah. Felix. Right. Let me just need to reset the cards. Right. So second one will be Leo. Show me love, work, and finances. In terms of work, it seems like it's going to be quite middle of the month will be quite normal, quite nothing special is going to happen. There might be some kind of extra possibility of like additional work. But that's what the Rainbow 8 tells me. It will be quite normal kind of workplace, nothing extraordinary happening. It might give you even a bit. It might give you even a bit of boredom. But in general, I think you you're so active kind of person that you should be looking for something more out there. Okay. In terms of the finances, it seems like you've grey 9, that you are sad about spending money on something. Like, don't be sorry for spending money on yourself. I think it's very important to put the money towards your knowledge, towards your development, and I think it's sort of it would be quite I'll say that foolish if you will not spend money on yourself. Okay, so just try to be in line with your true self. I can see some kind of development, some kind of spending the money on some kind of courses or some kind of development. So yeah, so that's what's happening at the moment. If you can get on some kind of course, do it, because I think the mid of February will be perfect in terms of an energy shift for yourself, Leo. In terms of your love relationship, it feels that major subject in your mid-February days around the love life is understanding yourself, understanding the other person. It just seems that you have to just sit down, you have to talk about things which have happened in your life and which are happening in your relationship. I think it's very important to remember about that. Maybe it wasn't exactly how it should be for the last couple of months, but now is the perfect shift and perfect timing in terms of making that next step and the next stage. So that's what I can see. Again, blue 10 harmony. Again, I think you're going to be okay together, although again, remember, Leo, about communication. That's the most important thing. Communication, speaking with each other, only that way you will be able to get into the place where you want to get together. Okay? Thank you very much, Leo. And the next one will be Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. My cats are making a devastation. Yeah, that's the beauty of having cats. Sagi. Okay, I'll with you, Sagi. I'll start from the end. In terms of a love life and relationship, I think you have been living. I think it's you, but it's blue 5. It tells me about keeping your mind occupied about in regards to the past and what happened in the past. If you said, if someone said sorry and you sort of forgiven them, let it be and don't go back into it all the time. It just seems like there might be a time now around the middle of February that there will be quite some kind of very important chat which you will have with your partner or with your other half. Very important to keep it simple. Don't overdo it. That's what I can see in my head. Just don't overdo it. Keep it basic, and it should be okay. But again, don't get too Saggy. Just don't get too emotional about it. Don't show your emotions. Just keep it real. Okay. In terms of the expenditures and in terms of the work, they go quite together with you. So I don't know if you had some kind of extra funding, or if you had some kind of extra work on the side, but it seems like there will be additional work and additional costs which will be covered by that work as well. You will have a couple of extra dollars or pounds on the side which will help you with getting until end of the month. Again, very good month for you, Saggy, in terms of work and in terms of money. I can feel that there will be more possibilities and more options there for you in terms of getting a bit of more extra pounds or dollars on the side. So just I think you should be very happy, and just try to appreciate a bit more the whole money flow which comes to you, and you're going to be fine, Saggy. Okay, thank you very much. And we're going to start with Gemini, air signs. Gemini, show me the money. Gemini, show me work and show me love. Show me money, show me work. That's it. One more, please, for love. I don't want all of them. There you go. Thank you very much. Work front. It will be quiet. There will be nothing exactly happening as such, and that will drive you crazy. It will just be sort of like, oh, why I have to be in here? Why it's so stable? I think you're kind of the person, Gemini, who likes a bit of action, or who likes to have things going on. But on that front, middle of the month for you, Gemini, in terms of the work, will be quite stable, quite okay, quite normal. There will be nothing special happening. Again, I think it's perfect. I think you should be just grateful about it, and just keep on going. Middle of March, I think that's the time when you're going to be a bit more action orientated in terms of the work. So I don't know if you are waiting for some kind of contract, or for some kind of starting date, but I think now is the time when there will be a bit of a low time, and then middle of March going into April will be sort of the shift of the frequency in terms of work. Perfect. In terms of expenditures, again, I can see you having a bit of more fun with your money, a bit of more, oh, I'm going to book this and I'm going to book that. Obviously we are in lockdown, but I think it will be quite refreshing in terms of the money flow, and in terms of the spending that money. I think you will not keep it for yourself. You will spend it on your family, your partner, your spouse, or your kids. I think you should do that. Okay, that way. Just don't save too much, because there's just no point in the middle of February. I think it's good if you will spend it. Okay. In terms of the love life, it feels like you're in a relationship which is kind of like a puzzle game. Okay, so you're trying to draw that perfect picture of a relationship. But let's be honest, Gemini, there is no such thing like a perfect relationship. Okay, it is in our heads, but we have to work very hard for it. Okay, and yes, you're going to go for the pluses and minuses in a relationship, but you have to work very hard in order to see the light and the love from the other person. Okay, so just work for it, and I'm sure you're going to be fine. Thank you very much, Jamie. And now we've got Libra. Thank you very much. Show me one more card, Libra, for love and affection. There's way too many cards, guys. Way too many cards. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to have to reset them. I'm going to use those two. Those four. Just love when they just throw them at me. Why would you do that? In terms of... alright, it just seems... In terms of the work, perfect. Someone will give you extra, something extra in your workplace, and that's for the people who have work already. You're going to see some kind of possibility for being evolved or involved in some kind of new project. Perfect. I think that's the place where you want to go, and that's the place where you want to attach yourself for a bit longer. the cards is like it shows that it's in your favor, so you're gonna be in a quite positive space with people and with that employer, in terms of the money side of it. Okay, in terms of the money, you have to be very sort of conscious orientated, and try to be very rigor. How do you say it? Very, not tight, but very. Try not to overspend in terms of the money. There might be some kind of other thing coming your way for which you will need a bigger amount of money to spend, some kind of renovation or some kind of extra expenditure which you will need money for. So just try not to float a bit, Libra, in terms of your money. Okay, try to save up a bit. So that's what I'm trying to say. Try to save up in the middle of February, and then you should be fine. But I can see some kind of extra expenditure at the end of this month, beginning of next month. In terms of the love, again, it will be okay, but again, nothing special. It seems that you wanted to go somewhere, but obviously it didn't happen, and now you have to change your plans, and you're not too keen on it. It just seems like you will have a bit of more change of the circumstances and change of action. Okay, so. If you will make it special with candles, with a bottle of wine, I think you should be just fine. Yeah, just have fun, Libra. Okay, have fun and go with the flow, and I'm sure you're gonna be fine with your partner. But it seems like it's actually quite special couple of days coming your way, Libra, in terms of you and your partner. Right, let me just reset the cards. Aquarius, you're up. Oh, Aquarius. You seen that, Felix? You're throwing cards at me recently. I know, right? Right. Aquarius, one more for love, please. Ooh, okay. The new workplace and new project is coming your way, Aquarius. It will be coming very gently, not straight away. You might see a glimpse of it. Okay, so some kind of messages coming your way, some kind of emails. But again, it will be coming quite slow. Okay, so just don't feel that it's not going to happen. It will happen, but not just yet. Okay, but you will have signs and symptoms of it, and that's perfect. I think it will be a very good month actually for you in terms of the starting this new job. Okay. In terms of the actual money, it seems like you are the master of gathering money, Aquarius. This, especially the middle of the month of February. I think you will have quite good flow of money income. Again, I think you should be very happy about it. Again. Spend it, but don't overspend it. Middle of the month will be good to spend money for a bit of a pampering, okay, and a bit of yourself and your partner, kids. Okay, so just keep it within the family. That's what I'm trying to say. In terms of the love, it will be. It seems like your other half is. Somehow and engaged, like your partner's mind is engaged in other activities, so that's why the middle of the month of February might not be the best time to speak to your partner about certain situations, or about the mental state or the emotional state. I think it would be quite nice to wait until end of the month, maybe beginning of March. So if you're thinking about talking about something very important, don't, just wait, okay, and then see what's going to happen a bit later. Thank you very much, Aquarius. And now Taurus, you're up. Right. Thank you very much for throwing yet another card at me. Ooh. Can I have two more? Can I have four? Can I have cards for work? And can I have cards for love? Thank you very much. Oh, Taurus, what's happening in your love life, eh? I'm actually going to take those cards. Oy, 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 oy. In terms of the work, it seems like your manager or the person who's in charge of your workplace will be a bit controlative. There will be a bit of a control freaks, and it will make you mad. It will make you feel like you definitely want to leave the place, but don't. Okay, there might be some kind of revelation coming your way. I think it might be something to do with your manager. There might be awaiting some kind of a very important decision, so they might go, okay, and then some kind of position might appear and you should apply for it. Again, I think there will be quite a lot of opportunities in the middle of February for you, Taurus, so just keep that in mind, okay? Don't make any rapid or irrational kind of decisions, just wait, okay? So that's the big one for you in terms of the work, Taurus. Wait. In terms of, I think you've got, in terms of the money, I think you've got this internal voice which tells you exactly when I need to spend it, what I need to spend it on, when I need to save up, when I can't do anything, when I can do something. Just use your sixth sense, Taurus, and just try to just be very grounded as you are, and just try to save up a bit. That's what I can feel. Just try to save up. Don't overspend, because there might be some kind of other possibility in terms of next month. I think it will be better if you're waiting for to buy some kind of property or something like a car. Wait until next month. Don't do it this month. So I'll leave it there. In terms of your love life, Taurus, it just seems like you and your other half are like made for each other. That's why I can sense that. I think I had exactly the same sort of reading for you at the beginning of February for the whole month. I think there are certain things which you are thinking of, like what are the next steps in our relationship? Is the other person understanding me perfectly? Am I believing them, and are they believing me? I think it's like those kind of questions are not in question as such. I think you've got like a compound package. You are just made for each other, so just don't question it. I know sometimes people will say, and you will meet people, Taurus, who will tell you like, oh, this is just too good to be true. And I think that's sort of the situation which you are in at the moment. It's like, well, nothing is actually negative happening in our lives. It's all only positive things. So Taurus, just embrace it, love it, and go with it. Okay, Taurus? And now I'm being thrown with the cards all over the place, and I know why, because Virgo is coming and it's my horoscope sign. So thank you very much, guys, for throwing loads of cards at me. I really appreciate that. But I do feel like this is gonna get us somewhere, definitely. Can I have one more card for love, please? And make it special because it's my horoscope sign, please. Thank you. I can have two. Thank you. As you know, I'm not too big fan of upside down cards and reading it if they're not in the right order. Again, it will be a bit different probably with the two different decks which are coming from Amazon, which I'm going to receive next week. Probably with them I'll have to look at it from a different perspective. But with in terms of the Virgo and Japanese Zen cards, it feels like you feel quite lonely on your journey in the mid month of February. It feels like you will experience certain revelations in terms of your work. I think you're going to be so concentrated on certain new project, certain situations. You're gonna have this flow of constant work and evolution in terms of your brain, in terms of your body, in terms of your spirit. I think it's perfect. February is the perfect month to start up the new business for you, especially in the middle of the month. It just shows me that the cards are showing me that yes, you will feel quite lonely on that journey, but it's good because you can concentrate on yourself and your own energy, Virgo. The middle of the month for you, Virgo, is perfect to start up new businesses. So just do it. Go with it. In terms of the money, there will be this. Yes, there will be money coming your way, but at the same time, money will go, and it's not nothing bad as long as you've got some kind of cash coming your way. You're gonna be fine. Don't expect millions yet. That will come at the end of the year, but at the moment, the blue 10, it just tells me about harmony and about in terms of the money. Again, we always would like a bit more, but the most important thing is that you've got money flow, money income incoming your way, and that's how it's going to be for the duration of the year. End of the year, though, it might be something big coming your way, something what you would never expect in your entire life. So end of the year is the time when you want to actually wait for. Okay, in terms of the relationship, I think there will be quite I think there's quite a lot of healing coming your way and in your partner's way. In terms of the relationship, I think you will have to have quite kind of chats with each other. You have a bit of a counseling, even very deep kind of emotional states I can feel in terms of your relationship. Basically, it tells me about a lot of healing and a lot of new possibilities if you will find that same line of understanding. So that's the middle of the February will be around understanding each other and about opening up to each other and about talking about new possibilities or where we could get in our relationship, Virgo. Okay, just don't close yourself. Speak about your emotions and what you want to do and where you would like to get. Okay, Virgo, thank you very much. Ooh, Capri, you're throwing stuff at me. Can I have 2 more cards, please, for Capri? For Capricorn. Can I have 1 for love? Yeah, I'll take this one. Capricorn. Oh yes, Capricorn. In terms of the work, I think it will be quite gentle kind of journey for you, Capricorn. I think you will spend quite a lot of time around the middle of February, Capricorn, around yourself and your spiritual self. It feels like you have the best time now to start some kind of spiritual journey in terms of the work. So if you have ever thought about doing some kind of courses like Reiki, yoga, Tai Chi, even Tarot, or anything to do with your spiritual self, I think this is the perfect timing now in terms of the energy shift in order for you to achieve your goal of becoming a master of your spirituality. Okay, Capri. So just keep that in mind. In terms of the work where you are at the moment, I think you perfectly understand that not everyone are genuine. I can feel that yes, there are people talking behind your back, and there's quite a lot of people who might not be on the same page with you. But again, go back to your drawing board, meditate on it, and just try to detach yourself and your thought process from those people. At the end of the day, we live in the law of attraction based universe. Whatever you think of, it comes back to you. Okay, and let's be honest, those other people, karma will hit them hard. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But you keep your journey straight on the spiritual side. I can feel that it's perfect for you, Capri. In terms of I don't know why, but in terms of the actual relationship, I think you feel quite lonely, like you don't have enough chats with your other half, or you just on your own all the time, or you feel like you're on your own, you would like to have this but you're getting that. I think it's very important to specify your journey and where you want to get in terms of your love life. Okay, so just specify it inside of your head, and then speak to your other half, or then speak to your higher self, and create that perfect partner for yourself. At the moment, I think it's going to be a bit of a again, grade 2 tells me about a bit of there's quite a lot of difference in emotional state inside of you. Okay, even getting into it's even going towards like depression or schizophrenia kind of things. You know, I'm not saying that you have it, but it's just it feels like it. You know, it feels like there's just too much happening at the moment. Concentrate on your spiritual side. Okay, in terms of it's very funny because second card was supposed to be about money, and it was about love, Capri. In terms of the money, I think you're gonna have someone coming your way in the middle of the month, Capri. It might be Leo sign of Leo, horoscope sign, who will ask you about some kind of loan or some kind of money, something that will help them to achieve their goal. Maybe try to help them. You know, try to help them and try to help them to get to where they want to get, and I'm sure they will be able to repay you in return. Weirdly enough, I think that person might be your next partner, or someone who will be on the same page with you. It might start as a friendship, or a deeper friendship, but then it might become quite incredible relationship. Okay, Capri, thank you very much, and we shall start with Cancer. I have work, love, and money for the middle of the month of February. Thank you very much. So maybe I just need to ask in a nice way, and they just give it to me instead of just throwing stuff at me. Right, Cancer. You will suddenly, at your workplace, you will suddenly just wake up one morning and say like, oh, I can't handle it anymore, I'm just leaving. It feels like you got to the place where you've gathered enough knowledge and enough evidence in order for you to make another step towards something new, Cancer, sorry. It's very strange that I said Capri, but it feels like you will have enough and you just have to leave, and wait maybe until about April, mid of April, and that's the best time for you to make some kind of changes in terms of your workplace. Okay, Cancer. That's very strange. I said it twice now. In terms of your money side of the things, I think you will be sort of living high life. You know, Capri, it feels like you will have to spend a bit of more time in terms of the finances. What I mean by that is that you will have to put some kind of plan in place, okay, and write down exactly how much I spent on that, and this, how much I spent on this. Sometimes I think you have to have some kind of plan in order to have money, okay, and I think it's going to be okay month, but nothing extraordinary. Just again, don't overspend, okay, Cancer. In terms of the love life, if you're in a relationship, I think it will be a lot of laughs and a lot of happy times for you, Cancer. Although there might be something coming your way in the middle of the month of February, which will tell you like, oh, I don't know about it. I don't know if they are not lying to me. If it makes sense, I think it's your. It feels like if you're in a relationship, obviously whoever this resonates to, but it feels like your other half is not entirely sure about something, or they're not telling you about everything of what happened. Maybe sit down with them on the couch and just speak about it, okay? If you're not in a relationship, I think you should just have fun and don't look for relationship as such at the moment. Cancer, okay? Just relax a bit. Just relax a bit. Okay. Scorpio. Right. Can I have two more cards for money and love for middle of the month of February? Hey. Right. Like attack of the cats in here. One behind me. Do you really want to go there? Right, Scorpio. In terms of the work, I think there will be two journeys for you in your workplace, towards the something like a blessing, and towards hell. What I mean by that is that I think you have a sign that there might be a possibility to move on in the middle of February somewhere, and just do it. Just do it, and don't look back. Okay, just go for it straight away. Don't have second thoughts, because if you will have second thoughts, that's the oblivion and the hell on earth coming your way. I think you shouldn't stay in this workplace for too long anyway. Again, middle of the month of February for you, Scorpio, is perfect month to make certain decisions and certain situations and make certain situations in your favor. Okay, so that's what I can feel from gray 2. Okay. Money. You will have additional money coming your way. Additional, again, abundance. Remember, abundance doesn't necessarily need to come, Scorpio, as a money factor. It can come in different ways. I think personally you're going to be very happy second part of February. Okay. Okay. So just to remember about that. In terms of the your relationship, Scorpio, it will be. I don't know why, but I can sense that you're in a relationship with someone who's not easygoing, who is someone who you need to get additional information. Like if you want to get additional information, you need to sort of beg for it, and it's just sort of like it feels that you're very tired with it. It feels that you would like to have someone who's very open-minded in terms of the relationship, and I think that's what could make this relationship not work. Okay, Scorpio, just try to speak to your other half. Go back to the drawing board, meditate on it, just try to make some kind of arrangements to spend a bit of more time with the other person or else. Okay. Right, Pisces. Work we got. Can I have love and finances? Love and finances for Pisces, please. Thank you very much. Can I have one more for love, please, for Pisces? I can have two. Thank you very much. Work, finances, and love. Right, Pisces. Major success in terms of your workplace. You're going to be either promoted or you're going to be changing your environment, like changing your workplace to somewhere else with major benefits. That's what I can feel in the middle of February. Like you're going to have, or you're going to start having a lot of signs that this was going to happen, and you have put so much pressure on yourself and so much work towards this achievement that it has to happen. Okay, it has to happen, and you should be very pleased with yourself, Pisces. It again is red 6 success card in Japanese tarot. I think you're gonna have amazing middle of February going into March. In terms of your finances, again, it feels like you're very in friend, and you've got this high vibration and frequency around your credit cards, your debit cards, and your bank accounts. What I mean by that is that you live in sort of in the like that with it. Okay, you exactly know how much you spent, you know what you've got, and weirdly enough, I can sense that this is quite important message for some for Pisces who are singles, not who are so much in a relationship. I think that if you're, and that's very funny because it's I've got two cards for the love life. So one of them, it's just normality, eight rainbow colors. It just states again, if you're single, that you're gonna just be picking up this success after success, and you're gonna concentrate on yourself a bit. With this thought at the back of your head that it would be quite nice to have someone, but you're not gonna put too much pressure on yourself. If it will not happen now, it will happen a bit later. But I've got another card, love life, for someone who is in a relationship, blue 7, which tells you exactly that about if you're in a relationship, just remember to spend more time with your other half, especially in the middle of February. Don't put your work first, because it might end up in a massive argument or something that you both will regret. Okay, so again, that's Pisces. Let me have, could I have additional bonus cards for everyone for the middle of February? Right, my dears. In general, I think the middle of February for everyone will be sort of it will be a middle ground. Okay, finding the middle ground, it will be not positive nor negative. You will have to if you're in a relationship, you will have to find the common language, common tongue, in order to achieve something together. If you're not in a relationship, I think you will be sort of you will be kind of happy that you're not in a relationship at this stage, although it feels a bit lonely-ish, or the next evolutionary step for you, if you don't have any partner, is having a partner. I think you've achieved quite a lot in terms of your work, and now is the time when it will be quite nice to cuddle someone or just have someone. So yeah, that's number 8 blue. Okay, and just putting it out there. Law of attraction, again, just meditate on it and just make a vision board and just get to the place where you want to get. Okay, My friends, thank you very much for joining me in the middle of February with this energy checkup. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will speak to you next week with another projection, another horoscope, another tarot reading. Thank you very much and have a lovely evening or day. Bye.